Hey y'all, I wanted to go ahead and do another video. I do apologize that I am just now doing one. Once I got home and started getting back into the routine of normal life, I caught COVID. And then I brought it home to my family. And so for the last week and a half, we have all felt like we are dying. However, we did not. We are still here. Slight cough. Everybody is fine. So yay for the COVID years. So couple things. My healing in my mouth has done phenomenal. So whereas I could feel my stitches and there was like a tightness kind of feeling with them healing, all of that is starting to go away. These are starting to become my teeth. It's like my brain is being conditioned to think that this is just normal. This is just how it is. The only thing that I have had any kind of an issue with is my speech. So, and I'm sure you will notice as I'm saying different words and different sounds, some of it is coming out with the lisp. I don't think there's any way to get around that, especially if you're missing back molars. Before, when I was missing my molars, all of them, I had 2 left. When I was missing the molars, my tongue had all of this room. And for 10 plus years, it's been like that. So now that I have teeth, I actually have molars. Not all the way back, like originally, like you're born with, or that come in when you're an adult, but I have enough to where my tongue sometimes has a difficult time keeping up and is like, whoa, where do I go? I feel so confined. So it takes a little bit of practice. I keep trying to sing. That was somebody's advice. I am not good at that. So my husband has been having all sorts of fun with that. Other than that, I have to speak and interact with the public for my work. So that helps. I really focus. I really do stop and think about how I'm going to say it before I say it because I don't want it to come out slurred, or with the lisp, where it sounds like something is in there. So I think that I've been doing pretty well. Everybody at work has been super supportive. My husband has obviously been super supportive. So a couple things I wanted to share with you aside from the healing and how this is going is Dr. Dan let me keep my teeth, the original temporaries. So 3D printers make this, and I'm not going to pretend to understand any of that. All I know is it's really cool technology. They scan your mouth and they come up with these. These right here were the first pair. So these actually felt thinner than my second temporaries, which were these. Y'all, I was just so excited to keep these teeth. And then I freaked my 2 oldest boys out because when I came home, I had it in my little container and I said, hey kids, do y'all want to see my teeth? And they just kind of looked at me, and my oldest said, did you keep your teeth? So I was like, no, I did not keep my teeth. Here was the second ones, and as you can see, the little holes, and this is, it just fits up in there like that. So those were the temporary teeth. And I do like keeping them because it's a good reminder of how far I've come in just a month. I also got my night guard today. I'm very excited because I have noticed that I have started clenching. And I think that's just me getting used to the teeth because I wasn't much of a clencher before, only when I was really stressed out, had a lot going on at work, stuff like that. So this, it's kind of like just a guard. So that's how it fits in on the top. Not really comfortable, not going to lie about that. This is going to take some getting used to, but if it helps take care of my teeth, I am all for it. So couple things, because I've had a lot of people sending me messages asking questions. First of all, ask me whatever you want to in regards to the teeth. I am an open book. I really heavily relied on other people and their journey and the videos they made. There were just no words, you know, like my furniture guy, the shabby guy over there on YouTube. He was a big one. He took the time to actually have a phone conversation with me, and then I could text him and ask him whatever questions, and there were a lot. And then my buddy Mike, he's down in Florida in Boca, in that area, so I think I pestered him the most just because he had the process done too, so it was easier to interact with others who had it done. Don't be scared to ask questions. If you are unsure about this process, unsure about implants, you don't know where to start, shoot me a message. Just ask me. I'll explain to you my process, where I went, why I picked the doctor that I picked, and I put a lot of research into it. I didn't just pick anybody. I sent out my scans to doctors all over the country, and not saying that there's not, like, all the other doctors are bad. That's not true at all. Of course, I think mine's the best. I'm partial. He did a 2-hour free consultation. He was the only one that not only answered my questions, but answered questions that I did not know that I had, which is a first. I don't typically interact with people who are that thorough. So I will definitely tell you about my guy. And his staff is amazing. They're so sweet. Any kind of issue that I've had, they have taken care of it. They communicate. You are not left alone. And even when you get your finals, you are not left alone. They are there to answer your questions. So now, if you have questions about the process in general, I don't mind talking to you. Send me a message. I want to help others on this journey. But really, the most important message that I want to get out, and this is because I was talking to a friend of mine last night, and she was asking me some questions, and she was asking me for her partner. And so at the end of this conversation, she told me that her partner actually did not know that she was speaking with me about it because of the embarrassment that was felt. And I really understand that. I really honestly do. And I want people to know having bad teeth is nothing to be ashamed of. I understand what we as a society have kind of been conditioned to believe when it comes to teeth. And yes, there are millions of different types of reasons why your teeth go bad. That does not matter. What matters is that you, create a plan to get healthy. And that this can mean several different things for several different people. But having decaying teeth in your mouth, it can eventually cause sepsis, y'all. And so I don't think that people are educated enough about the health risks. And I'm really kind of hammering it home. Do not be embarrassed. Do not be ashamed. If you can't afford implants, that's fine. But let's start working towards getting a plan together, because you're worth it. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm 38 years old. I've got 3 kids. I own my own home. I go to work. Initially, when I was told that I did not have any enamel, I was pretty devastated. I was very ashamed. I felt like this was something that I should have been able to prevent, because that's what we've been told. It's not that way. It's not that way at all. Do not feel that way. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what other dentists say. I have found, just by interacting with people in this process, I have found that this is more of a problem than what people acknowledge. And I want to change that. See right there? That was the lisp. I'm working on it, guys. Don't worry. So, anywho, going to get off my little soapbox today. I think this is the longest video I've done so far. It just really, it hit me in my heart. You know, the whole, you know, her partner would be so ashamed that she was talking to me. And I told her, please talk to your partner. Please have open communication. I am here for questions. And if I don't know the answer, I'll help you find the answer. If you can't travel and you need help researching, I can't say I'm going to drop everything in that moment and do it, but I will help, because there has to be a solution. Don't wait until you're in pain and you've got abscess going on, because you can't think clearly and you just want those teeth out when that happens. Most of you who are watching this, I'm sure already know this. Let's get healthy. Let's figure out a plan. Don't be ashamed. You are still beautiful. It is fine. We will get through this, okay? Those are your messages for this Monday evening. So I will keep you guys posted. Here's the smile again. And I will talk to you guys later, okay? Bye.